Right guys, welcome back. So today's race is stage 1 London race, but we are doing it in category B. 5 seconds to go. You can see it's 3.2 to 4 watts per kg. The distance of this race is irrelevant, but I believe it's about 12k, 6 or 7 miles. I don't know what I was doing. I just wanted to check it out. I wanted to see what the difference is between Cat B and Cat C, whether I could hold on at all. I did the Cat C race for this a while ago. Quite enjoyed it. I felt like some of the race that I was in, that some of the watches were a little bit low. So I thought, right, what's the difference? So I'm about to find out. And it turns out it's more than I can handle. So Swifty start as usual. We're up at 500 watts. The group, I think I just kind of sleeping on the start line a little bit. I should just let the group kind of move away from me. Probably not the best thing to do, but yeah, lo and behold, it happened. I think that was someone just disappearing off the screen. They've already decided that it's too hot for them. I'm kind of like I can't hold 3.2 watts for a race, let alone 4.2. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I was curious. As you can see, it's quite a big group. Looks like there's about 40 of us off the start line, and then you can see me in my rouleur kit. Actually, I need to sort that out. I look horrible at the moment. I need to get into the old Zwift changing rooms, sort my garb out. Anyway, I'm back in the pack now, so at least I can take half a breather. If my heart rate hits 150, I usually kind of notice that that's me working. I try to avoid that for as long as possible. We're all of about 70 seconds into this, and I'm basically at 150. Not ideal. It's a fairly normal London Swifty race because we get all the normal power-ups. Whereas in some of the other ones, the power-ups are slightly unique. This is just normal power-ups. We're on the lead-in before we even get into the race. I'm not even sure I survived the lead-in on this one, guys. I'll be honest with you. Look, there's me trying to open the window, and then my water bottle goes on the floor. I'm literally just having a horrible morning. Sat at the back, nowhere near the front of the ride. 300 odd watts. 300 odd watts is what, 3.4 watts per kg for me, 3.2. Probably a little bit heavy for what I'm able to do, as I'm just trying to stay on chains. Look, there you go, almost losing wheels. The pace is 37 miles per hour, so they are shifting. I'm just doing my absolute darndest to try and keep up. I do remember this was a bit of I'm 155 on the HR now. Definitely don't want to be here so early doors. 140 seconds into the race. Anyway, we move down through Blackfriars Tunnel. Not a place you want to be hanging out during the London Marathon. You run it in this direction. It's a horrible place to be. I even put my faster shoes on for this, my firmer shoes. I've got the City Wire 2 Carbons, which are a really nice pair of shoes, if I'm honest with you. You got double, they're not boas, they're double constrictor system. There's me, look right up into the group, grab the water bottle, back into the saddle. God, that's like a tour move, that is. But then, no, just slide back through the group, still 40 odd people. Okay, the one thing I do know about this course, other than the fact that it's absolutely going to gas me, it does look like we've broken some of the group up, but I do know that there is a right-hander down the bottom here and then into a little bit of a hill. It's not a climb, but it's definitely a little bit of a hill. I am already worried that, seeing as I can't hold the wheel of the group, coming down embankment, I'm probably not going to stay on for the climb. So let's see whether I make the lead in. See if I can survive the lead in Cat B. To be fair, this has been the end of a really tough week, a big, strong build week for me. So I've really enjoyed it. I just think that my legs are a little bit lacking in power. I'm not saying that I would have done any better had I had a few. Well, I would have done a little bit better having done a few rest days, but it's interesting, like changing categories, a lot of fun. Just mix it up a little bit. For me, this is like more surviving than thriving. I'm definitely not racing here. I'm just trying to stay in the group, but it's, I'm there I'm on for now. I've made 4 minutes, so that's pretty good for me. 156 HR, so I'm working. I'm weighing about 79 kg. What's that? 107. I want to say like 177 pounds. Some guy makes a little attack. There's literally no point in me talking you through any attacks this race because I think we're all very sure that it's not going to be me making attacks or even probably staying with any attacks because I can't stay with the group. But he disappears off on his own, which is a brave move. I wonder what wattage he's putting out. Can I see that on the... No, I don't think I'm close enough to the front to be given that info. I actually like to ride without the bottom bar that kind of keeps tabs of my wattage and heart rate and things like that. Anyway, here comes the hill. It's a small incline, small little gradient change, 4%. And I knew that it was coming, so I did try and move up a little bit. I know a few guys are obviously trying to break the group. And off they trot. You know, I'm hitting 460, 400 watts. Can I hold it? Yeah, 400 watts, holding that. 450. Nice. Heart rate. Up we go. 159. There we go. Group has broken up. There's definitely some people behind me. I've done this, like I said, I've done this as a Cat C race. Look at me just busting my nuts to try and stay on the group. Managed to hold a few wheels, but like 300 watts, 360, 400 coming out of the turn. Once we're at the top, back up to 500 watts, trying to hold wheels. I'm just falling off chains. I just know that I don't have it. I've not, yeah, a few other people. I'm not the only one falling off, so that's nice. It's a good little, what? Go on, make 6 minutes. Go on, Max. See if you can do 6 minutes. So good little 6 minute kind of lesson, if you will. Look, I've quite clearly lost the main group. These guys riding through, I'm not even sure. Are they going to be able to catch on? I realise that this is my last chance. There's a turn coming up. If I don't get them on the turn, before the turn, or with the turn, then I'm basically off. I think my wattage is indicating which direction I'm going. I'm hitting 162 on the HR and still going backwards on the bike. Try and punch out the corner just to stay with the back end of the group in case they close up. You can see on the little map that the lead riders have created a little splinter group, a little attack group. And I think the main group will probably end up catching them up. But as my wattage indicates, I just didn't have it. 6.5 minutes, guys. That's what I lasted. I wouldn't even give it 6.5 minutes. I lasted about 6 minutes. 6 minutes of a Cat B race that I really, really enjoyed as a Cat C ride. But like I said, I just felt that the Cat C ride didn't really push it as hard. These London races are all very flat unless you get out into the Surrey Hills, and all the flat races, it's all about just max wattage rather than weight. So I thought it'd be interesting to see what the difference is, and it turns out that the difference is big enough for me to not be invited to the table, and I will not be doing that again in a while.